and I mean 4 if you count my phone.
Oh yeah, so I guess I would have 2. That's funny.
Okay.
Oh, are we live already?
We
Wow.
are.
Look at that, that's a solid intro. Just, are we live?
No, the solid intro was 4 if you count my phone.
Oh, 4 if you count the phone. Okay, that's a good intro.
There you go.
Because that leaves people wondering. They're like,
What the fuck are they talking about?
4 if you count my phone.
It's vibrators.
Like,
I'm talking about how many vibrators I have.
If it weren't for my horse, I never would have made it through college.
Right?
It's like, what? The fuck does that mean? It's a great Lewis Black. If there's ever an angry comedian you need to listen to, that is the man to listen to.
He's had some good shit. He's had some.
Yeah.
He's right up there with George Carlin and just the angry white man who actually gets it.
Yeah. I think one of my favorites.
Y'all missed our 10-minute shill for G Fuel.
G Fuel, please sponsor us. I've seen the people you sponsor. We are probably better than more than half of them. So go ahead and sponsor us.
Hey, I know I'm better than PewDiePie.
I don't want to say I'm better than PewDiePie.
And his flavor's only okay.
I know I could outsnipe Doc in Call of Duty Warzone. So go ahead and bring that on. I will yell louder into a microphone than you, Doc. All right, I can do that. I'll put a mullet on. You can just watch it happen.
He's not sponsored by them anymore.
He's not?
He doesn't have his.
Did they drop him?
At least he doesn't have his flavor anymore.
Oh wow!
There's not a Dr. Disrespect flavor anymore that I know of.
I thought he got all of his sponsors back after the whole whatever the fuck actually happened on Twitch. But
I started looking into and buying G Fuel before all that happened, and it wasn't there.
Is this his flavor? Black on Blackberry?
But it's not by Dr. Disrespect anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't say that anymore.
I do love that they just completely scrapped Keemstar's cotton candy.
Oh wow, they gave him a thing for a little bit?
Yeah, oh yeah. He was one of their he wore G Fuel everything all the time. If he was on camera, he was wearing G Fuel something.
I mean, don't get me wrong, but now he has to cling to whatever sponsorships can be thrown his way.
But now he's
garbage,
they completely scrubbed him. They don't even sell his flavor. They didn't even preserve his flavor.
I get it. I get that there's a group of people that likes Keemstar because they probably like drama. They probably also think the Kardashians
right, but that's the thing.
Great,
if you like drama, there are so much better places to look for it. Yeah, Keemstar is just bottom of the barrel. Everything.
Yeah. I mean, we covered this in episode 6 or 7 when we were talking shit about Keemstar.
Yeah, so. But I'm sure we have a new viewer by now.
Hey, if we have a new viewer, go watch through old episodes. I mean, it's not what is this, episode 14, 15?
This is 16.
It's even more than I thought we were going to get to. So...
Yeah, that's fair.
I assumed we were just gonna be like, it's all right, but it's whatever.
No, I'm having a fucking blast doing that. This is amazing.
Yeah,
this is something that I've wanted to do for a while, and I'm glad I'm finally getting to do it. I'm glad you brought it up, and I was like, do it.
We covered that in episode 9 or 10. I'm just throwing random episode names out there because I honestly don't remember the show once the cameras go off. That's a fact that
Same.
Zach, I know you can attest to, where I'm just like, oh, we talked about that? Yeah, on the show. I don't remember that. Because apparently I just black out and for
man, you
a good hour or 2 hours.
You get in show mode. It's a thing.
Yeah.
It's 100% a thing.
A professional. I'm held to a higher standard. And you know what? I want to talk about professionals.
Oh boy!
I know you linked the Tom Cruise audio freak out, and honestly, here is my honest opinion. You're really not going to change my mind on this if you try to convince me. I don't think he's in the wrong, considering.
Oh no, that's my take too.
Is
he had
his money that he's got in this.
Yeah, the biggest the biggest complaint I've seen that actually makes sense is like he could have done it better.
He could have
instead of being that brazen, loud yelling. If you do it again, you're fired. It's like he could have handled it better, but he had a point, and he was right.
And here's the thing, you take that audio out of context. Yes. Now you have to ask yourself, were there other times where he was the nice guy? And this is like, all right, guys, this is the 5th fucking time.
Yeah.
Like, exactly. This shit needs to fucking stop. You know?
Well, and
that's
like
that's what I'm looking at.
Production has been on and off hold all year.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's understandable he's frustrated trying to get this movie finished.
Yeah.
Because filming this long on a movie is insane.
Oh, and just trying to get the insurance to film right now is insane.
Exactly.
So,
and like I guess he put up like £500,000 to fucking.
That's me, by the way.
He put up like half £500,000 to buy like old decommissioned cruise ship so the entire crew can properly quarantine.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane. Yeah, no, I mean, look, it's his production company, which means his money is in this production.
Exactly.
Like, so he's not just the actor, he is also the producer, which means he's also the big boss.
I mean, he's executive producer, so like what he says goes. He is the most important person on the set.
Yeah,
because of that status.
And I mean, I've also heard, I don't know if you heard the follow-up, but I guess 5 of the staffers quit because this wasn't the first time supposedly that he's freaked out on them about stuff like this. But you know, it's not hard to follow a set procedure, guidelines, and protocol. I mean, I go to work every day and have to follow these things.
Every time I leave the house, every time I go grocery shopping, every time I do anything.
Yeah.
I haven't hung out with a friend in months.
Yeah. I mean, we saw each other briefly for like 2 minutes today. And that was just so I could hand off the box, which you should just show on stream because
it's all the way over there.
Oh, well, it's a mystery box right now.
It's a mystery, but it's just a blank box with like the only marking on it is just like on one side. It just says top.
Yeah, so you know which the top is
in a corner instead of like an arrow on the a big arrow on the side that just says up or something. It's just teeny tiny little writing that I couldn't even find, even though he's like, no, it's right there. It's right there. Fucking where?
Right there, just right in the corner there. You got it. Yeah. That was more for me, so I was like, what side is the top of this fucking thing? Yes, that we will be opening next week. Which actually, when does this airs? This will air what, next week, Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's still a mystery, and you'll find out the following week what it is.
By the time this episode is up, I'll know what's in the box.
Yes, you will know what's in the box. Viewers won't know what's in the box. It's not a dick in the box. That's copywritten. We can't get away with that one. So, yeah, I think you know what's great? Shit, you need to shake it too, because I packed this thing so well.
I could tell.
It doesn't. It doesn't move. There's no movement, so you can't even like guess what the fuck could possibly be in there.
Yeah, it's not like these fucking Warhammer boxes where.
Yeah, I don't actually hear anything, but
you can't hear that?
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I heard it that time. Yeah. I am just generally looking forward to the reaction. I want to see the reaction.
I'm excited to see what's in there.
Now the shipping paperwork,
fucking 13 inches tall, and I'm like, that's Jesus. Okay.
Yes, I got it from Bad Dragon.
Oh, okay.
No, the shipping paperwork it's that I created for it will pretty much kind of in a way show you what it is supposed to be as the final product, but essentially your goal is to unwrap it, be like, oh holy shit, awesome details, and then you have to build it and paint it, or paint it and then build it. I'm not gonna
Sub-assemblies
specify.
are a thing. We'll see. I'll have to look at it and see how it goes together and determine whether or not I'm gonna do sub-assemblies. Because I did sub-assemblies for this guy. I know you won't be able to see it, but for my little Captain Boy.
Oh, that's a nice piece.
Yeah. No, this one I put as much time into this one model as I did into each of the other units of 5 models.
Nice. That's awesome.
Because I'm like, hey, he's the captain now.
Yeah. I am the captain. So I'm excited about that, and that's also going to be our pre-Christmas drinking stream.
Which is funny because this is the episode that's going to go up, like the podcast itself is going live on Christmas.
Look, a little bit of behind the scenes magic, folks. All right, let's
we're on a delay. Deal with it.
We're on I'm pretty sure every fucking podcast is on a delay. There's very few shows aside from, I would say, podcasts that stream live on Twitch.
Yeah.
That, I mean, let's be honest. They've been filmed already. There's no question.
I
watched one yesterday. That was a New Year's episode that they brought out early because one of the hosts injured themselves.
Jesus.
So they're like, yeah, we pre-recorded this. So right now he's not in a cast, but the next episode you will probably see him in a cast.
I was watching the latest offline TV video, and they're like, hey, it's our Christmas episode. And they're like, yeah, we're filming this in November.
That's funny. But see, here we don't try to veil anything. We pre-record everything. Why? Because we don't have a large enough audience right now to really justify a live stream podcast. Yes. I think if we get to that point, it'll be a whole new ball game. We'll probably be in a studio.
Yep.
There'll just be models behind us at all times.
Mm-hmm.
Just dollar bill, y'all. That's that's pretty much.
We're getting a budget.
It'll be a budget. We'll probably actually have real sponsors.
We'll have
people we say are sponsors.
We'll have a whole $50 to work with.
Yeah, a whole $50 every episode. What?
Cobble something together.
It'll be for food. We're just gonna eat on the stream constantly. That may happen today because I did order food and I haven't eaten today. So
I made a sandwich.
So it may be sponsored by Wendy's as well. We'll get to that.
Of the things to sponsor, of the fast food places to sponsor, Wendy's is great. Fuck off.
Wendy's is great.
Fuck
Burger
off Burger
King.
King.
Fuck off Burger King. Unless you actually give us money, in which case then I will definitely eat a Bacon King.
Great. Thanks for the $5. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. But if it's $5, take that somewhere else.
I love how they went after Rubber Ross, who's just the snarky Australian man who doesn't give a fuck.
I think that was episode 5 or 6.
It was, we talked about that. But on the subject,
that was early.
On the subject of Rubber Ross, he just released his Super Mario Maker World.
Oh yeah,
he's been working like all pandemic to build a Super Mario Maker world.
Yeah,
and he made 40 levels for this thing. Just pounded them out. He did not include any previously made levels. Every level he made for this world, he made
from scratch
specifically for this one, and he streamed
the process
for all of them.
That's awesome.
And including the clear check, which is fucking like, that's the thing is a lot. I don't think a lot of people. Oh, it's probably more common knowledge now, but you have to, if you create a Mario Maker level, in order to upload it, you have to beat it.
Yeah.
From every checkpoint.
Yep. That is, which means you can't just turn in bullshit because you actually have to beat it.
You can't make an impossible level and actually
Unless you somehow are the luckiest human being on Earth and manage to, I don't know, glitch out a run and get through it somehow and try to make it impossible.
They're really good about.
Are they hampering down on it?
They're really good about making sure that doesn't happen.
Okay, well, that's good. So I was thinking, like, you could maybe, if you do something.
And it's to the point where it's basically impossible to backdoor it too.
Oh, that's good.
Like to create a developer door.
Yeah.
Where you can just pop to the other side. Like it's not necessarily like you can't do it. It's just if you do it, it's super obvious that it's there.
Okay, that's good.
So, which is nice.
That's awesome. So 40 levels?
40 levels. 8 levels, 8 courses per world.
That's pretty awesome.
And he created 5 courses per world in 8 worlds. Complete from bottom up, like, and he has his normal progression of like you start with your basics.
Yeah.
And he has like all the different courses are themed throughout the world. Like he went in on it, and he did a couple collaborations with friends who make Mario Maker levels, and he made some goofy simple ones, he made some speed runs, like he made a good variety of stuff. I watched a lot of what he was doing.
Yeah, that's cool. That's awesome.
So he finally
damn these creative
just
people.
A couple days ago, and I've tried 1 or 2 of his levels, and it's like, are you fucking kidding me? They're so hard. But like, he's the Dark Souls of Mario Maker designers.
Oh, that's
because
that's
he's
awesome.
very much about making tough but fair levels.
Yeah.
And with enough practice and enough perseverance, you can do it, but it's gonna be really fucking hard.
That's cool though. That's cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of games, dude, how's the Minecraft? How's Farmageddon?
I haven't touched it since Cyberpunk came out.
Oh my gosh.
I played it. I played
man.
it like the day after Cyberpunk came out because I was like, I'm not ready yet. The first time I played was a little overwhelming because I played through all the way through the intro to the title screen in my first sit down, which is I'm one of like 2 of my friends who did that. Everyone else was like they played a little bit and then stopped and then went back to it.
See, personally, if I wouldn't have been having the crashing issues I was having in the beginning,
you would have done that.
I probably would have done the same thing. But now I'm so sidetracked by just fucking everything. That it's like, hey, go here. There's probably something here.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
Go here. And it's like, hey, Regina wants you to do this. It's like, hey, find the cyber psycho. We need more information. I'm like, all right, yeah, let's fucking go. I'm gonna do this and this, and then at some point, there's the main story. I'll go back to that. But right now, I gotta go over here because there's other shit, and then I'm finding stuff here.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I've been doing. Is like I'll work until all of my side quests are very hard or high danger, and then I'll do my low danger main story.
Yeah, I don't even check that. I just go at it. I'm like, yeah, high danger, it's whatever. I'm just gonna high danger. It's fine. We're good.
Like I really hated driving at first, but after I did it for a while and got used to it, motorcycles help. Motorcycles drive so much better than cars. They handle so much better than cars in this game.
I don't mind the driving. I actually feel like driving in the future probably would be that way. It has a weight to it. You have to explain.
You have to actually drive. You have to manage your
you've got to manage your speed and know your car's turning radius.
You can't just
operates.
Turn at an even on a motorcycle, those things turn like a fucking bus. The amount of I've just gotten really good at drifting through intersections, so I'll just be going. I'll just be like, boom.
Sometimes it's all you need to do, man. Like I'm not gonna lie. Since last night, I at your advice, I turned down the density, the population
crowd density. That makes a huge difference.
Or the crowd density from high to medium. But at the same time, which I find hilarious, I upped the ray tracing and screwed around with more of the DLSS settings since watching that Gamers Nexus video.
Oh, yeah.
And so the game looks better now. I've dropped a little bit in frames. I'm hovering around like 56 to 64, give or take what's going on, which for me, honestly, I feel that's good. I feel like Cyberpunk is one of those first-person shooters where you could actually play it at 30 and not have an issue. I think they really designed it around 30 FPS, which again, I don't have a problem because on an ultra wide monitor, like the game looks fucking fantastic and I love it.
As long as I'm not playing a slideshow, it's fine.
Yeah. Which with everything maxed out and I think DLSS off. By the way, the game looks ridiculously good at that, but it also runs for me at like I want to say it was like 17 to 23 FPS, which was just not playable. But holy shit, dude, the game looks amazing at that. It just
and what I really like is that all graphic settings can be changed on the fly. There's no restart required for anything. Dude, that's so nice. So like when I reach a certain point that I feel is like, oh, this is a cinematic moment, like this is like I'm in a deep intimate moment, like having cinematic shit. I want this to look amazing. I'll just go crank it to ultra because I still get 30 FPS at ultra. Oh, that's everything really cranked all the way up. I still get like a good hard 30. And I'm like, that's totally playable.
Now you're playing at
1440.
1440? Yeah, okay.
Just 1440p, 16:9, nothing crazy. So
nothing like me.
Yeah, no ultra wide, nothing, just straight 1440p, no 4K. And I get 30 solid. And then when I get to like actual gameplay and I'm just running around the world, a friend of mine posted an article in our Discord server that goes into detail what settings are most like graphics hungry and which ones to tweak to get the best results. Because like the whole goal he's using is to get it to over 60 frames a second at 1440p. Yeah. And he's using a 5600 our Ryzen 5 5600X and a 5700 XT. Like that's his setup. Okay. And he like using these settings, he's like, here's what you can tweak that won't make much of a huge graphical difference and get higher than 60 frames per second. So like color correction.
Oh yeah.
That one is just like, it doesn't actually do anything, but it's still super resource hungry. So just turn that down.
Yeah.
So it's like I just turn most of my stuff to low and I run at a solid 50. And that's perfect. That's plenty for me.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's awesome. And oh man, I'm just glad that the crashing is, for now it's done. I played a solid 4 hours yesterday, no issues. And before I was doing maybe an hour and a half before I'd have an issue. So I don't want to say it's fixed, but it feels fixed right now.
Still not as bad as my friend who was on OG PS4.
Oh no.
On day 2, by the end of day 2 of the game being out, he had experienced over 20 game crashes.
Dude, and well, hell, this is a hell of a segue, but Sony pulling that from their store.
Yeah. That huge.
Might mark a new precedent as far as, basically telling developers, you need to have your shit together or we will fucking pull you. And, that I don't want to say that's a relationship ender. Sony's not dumb enough to be like, we're not going to do games from you guys anymore. That would be suicide, right. I feel.
Yeah. But it's definitely but you also have to keep in mind how resource hungry this game is and the consoles they're talking about.
Yes.
Because on current gen consoles it's not an issue.
Yeah, it's not as big of an issue, but here's the thing, you can't market a game towards those old 7-year-old consoles.
That's what I'm saying the issue is
yeah.
CD Projekt Red I don't think it was a good move for CDPR to release Cyberpunk 2077 on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
No, definitely not.
Especially because the reason they delayed the game
was for that issue.
Was to fix that, and even then it was barely playable.
Yeah. Whoever decided in upper management that was a good call.
Like that really should have been that should have been limited to current gen consoles, to the newest release and PC.
My honest opinion here is that they should have focused solely on a PC release first.
Yep.
and then work on a console release for a year and just target the new consoles.
Yep.
As much as console people want to be like, oh, you're just a PC elitist, blah blah blah. No, that's accurate. CD Projekt Red got their start on PC. Like it's not a surprise that they
make
really
do. They make PC games first, and then all of anything that's been moved to a console from PC was a port. It's not this backwards ass shit
that other backwards way
that other developers and publishers do.
Yeah.
Where they make a console game and then do a really half-assed port to PC that just looks and behaves like shit.
Yeah. And I do find it hilarious that all the people that were like, oh, hurry up, get the game out, just release it. They're probably the majority of the ones saying, oh, it's unplayable. What the fuck is this garbage? Why would you release it?
And they're the ones that they can never be pleased. They can never be appeased.
And that's another thing. How there are a lot of people, and I shouldn't say a lot because it's Reddit, and the loud people are always the ones that are at the top of the post.
Yeah.
There is a group of people, that is probably a better wording for it, that thought this was going to be the Matrix, where they could just jack in and leave their life behind.
No.
What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Why would you ever think that? I'm getting exactly what I wanted out of this game. And even
I am
more.
too so far.
I kept my expectations to this game is going to be a blast. I am going to enjoy this game. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this game. I like the aesthetic. Yeah. I like the tone. I like the notes. Yeah. And I kept my expectations fairly low, and I didn't watch many of the trailers. The only trailers I watched were the big ones from the game announcements, and then I watched the launch or the not the launch day trailer, but one of the very early right before release trailers.
Yeah. No, I'm the same way. I mean, I kept out of media for this game, which, I mean, to be fair, I do that with a majority of games because just like with movies, what are they going to show you? They're going to show you the best of it. Yeah. They're not going to show you...
They're going to show you the best of it.
The shitty loading screen. They're going to show you the best of what they've got on a PC that can handle it. And
I mean, even console exclusive releases when they preview them are done on a high-end PC.
They usually are, unless they specifically say this is captured on console. It's on a PC.
Yeah.
So, there's a spoiler for all of the 2 people that listened to the podcast and didn't know that.
Right. No,
which you probably knew that. So.
Yeah. And that's the thing.
I also saw an interesting comment where somebody referred to the game as being very linear, a linear FPS, and I was like,
what?
I don't know if that person knows what the word linear means.
I feel like
I've spent over 10 hours in the game, and I'm so far off the path of linear that I don't even. It doesn't really compute.
The thing for me is I usually kind of dick around and stuff, but I was so captured by that initial intro story sequence that I just powered through that. I didn't do any side quests. I just went through that and had a blast doing that. And then I started doing all the side stuff. Once that was finished and you wake up from the interlude, then I went on from there.
Yeah. See, my problem is anytime I have a game like this where it's open world and you can stray as far away from the main story as you want, within reason for some games, I will always overlevel myself. That is just the nature of what I do. So, I just went to Lizzie's last night, and I'm already level 10. I've already got some of the best stuff as far as some of the best mods you can get right now. I think I've spent close to 100K on cyberware mods.
Oh yeah.
So, I'm just like, oh shit, I'm really over leveling myself. And then I had to remind myself, I was like, but this is what I do. So,
and that's how you enjoy playing the game. And that's what matters. And
yeah. And I'm still trying to figure out my play style.
Exactly. I actually
it's
I went into it intending to be like just run and gun, just mow everyone down, and I'm gonna fucking hack the world, dude. I'm gonna hack the world. I'm
oh
gonna snipe,
yeah.
dude. I got a silent sniper rifle. I am
Oh.
ending people because I jacked up my stealth and cold blooded trees.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I am
Yeah.
fucking clicking on heads, dude.
I'm very much in the hacking, and it just clicked for me that like any place that has cameras or camera systems, I just sit in the camera systems and I kill everybody in the building while I'm still like a half mile away from the building because
Yeah.
I'm just like just sitting there just like all right, contagion, and that just spread to everybody, and now I'm just short circuit, you're dead, short circuit, you're dead, short circuit, you're dead. And I'm just like, oh my god, I don't even have to get into gunfights anymore. I'm just a fucking disaster, like walking disaster for
Yeah.
a camera network, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh, this is the best game ever. So
I recently discovered how fun it is to do just hand to hand, just run around punching everything. You got a dude coming at you with a shotgun, punch him in the face, he's dead. You got another dude trying to snipe at you, just run at him, he can't hit you, punch him in the face. Get those gorilla arms. I found a fire mod. I can punch people on fire. It's amazing.
I did get the mantis blades for a little bit.
Mantis blades are fun, but honestly, I like gorilla arms better.
Yeah, I've heard great things about gorilla arms, and honestly, yeah, I don't know. I'm in this like whole mode where it's just like, all right, hack the world, just spread disease and kill everybody from a distance.
I've done the stealth in this game is great.
It's great because it's fucking brutal.
If you like your stealth action stuff, it's amazing. There's one quest where you have to go through a big warehouse and you have to navigate a bunch of stuff. The stealth in that wasn't just
Yeah, I've been having issues with the stealth because it's just like I'm trying, and then out of nowhere it's like, oh, here's a random individual, and it's like, fuck. It's just like, oh, okay. Now the entire building knows I'm fucking here.
That's why you get your time slow mods when you're scanning. You get your because there's a perk that while you're scanning, if you scan over something, time will basically stop.
Oh, okay, that would definitely help.
That makes a difference.
Man.
So if you realize you're getting caught and you can't get somewhere fast enough, what I do is I'll go into scan, hit that guy, reboot optics.
Oh, I love reboot optics. I use that constantly. I'll just like reboot some dude's optics, come up behind him, and just like, all right, and you're dead.
Yep.
And moving on to the next one. Yeah.
Reboot optics and hide.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. I've been having a blast with it. I feel bad for people that are struggling. I mean, if there's any light at the end of the tunnel, it's the fact that they are very good at fixing their games. Because The Witcher 3 definitely had issues too at launch.
Oh yeah,
and they fixed the majority of those. So
here's something that I had pointed out to me today. A lot of people bitched about Fallout New Vegas when it came out.
Oh yeah,
because it didn't look good. It ran like shit. It was poorly optimized, and now it's considered the best Fallout game ever.
yeah. So it was a rough launch. It needed more time, but people wanted the game out. So what are you gonna do?
And I got a perfectly serviceable game. Sure, there are some visual bugs. I'm very lucky that I haven't run into anything that's completely game breaking.
I had a good one. Oh, I had one last night actually. That was game breaking. I got stuck in scanning. I couldn't get out of it, and I don't know what triggered it.
So caps lock keeps scanning on.
Son of a bitch. That was probably
it.
Why is that a thing?
If you hold tab, it toggles. Or if you hold tab, it's switch. So if you're holding tab, it's on. If you're releasing tab, it's off. But you can just hit caps lock and scanning will just stay on.
Why was there no...
You can remap it.
I know, but why doesn't it say that in scanning? Like, oh, caps lock is on, or... I guess I just... Did it ever tell me that?
No.
When I learned about scanning?
Most
See, that would have been nice to know.
most of the commands have a hold or switch.
Yeah. Okay.
And so like
Damn.
left shift toggles sprint. So if you push left shift once, you're sprinting. And that's it.
Yep.
But if you hold right shift, it's hold, same with hold control to crouch for a minute or press C to crouch permanently.
Oh, okay. Damn, dude. I feel like an idiot.
I did the same thing. That's how I found out. Was like, what the fuck did I do?
Yeah, I was like panicked, like, fuck, I can't get out of scan. I'm getting shot and like trying to like jump around this building now, and I'm stuck in scanning, and I'm just like, God damn it. And it was a whole thing. I did not know that Caps Lock did that. So that's good to know. So that wasn't actually, I had some funny visual bugs. I put two dudes in a dumpster and one of them just shot completely out into the sky.
I sniped someone the other day and I like clean headshot. And clean headshot, and she just goes, "Woo!" Ragdoll straight up into the air and just falls and explodes.
That's awesome. See, I don't know. Personally, for me, bugs like that just make me laugh.
Oh, one of my favorite like trick hacks to do is to distract someone with a turret.
Oh yeah.
So you come up on a turret, you distract them with a turret, and then once they get up to it, overload the turret.
Yeah. I did that last night to a group of the eye people whose names I can't remember.
The Maelstrom guys, or the super cyber guys.
Yeah, the dudes that like look like they got bit by a cyber tarantula.
Yeah, that's Maelstrom.
Yeah. Those guys are great. I love them because they're so stupid.
Right.
Basically, like the cyberpunk rednecks.
Well, no, actually, no. The cyberpunk rednecks are 6th Street.
Oh, okay.
Those are the like hardcore patriots. Fuck yeah, and USA.
Jesus.
Oh yeah. Like they're all ex-military. They're all wearing military uniforms. They're all like their whole branding is the NUSA flag. It's it's ridiculous.
Good stuff there.
Oh yeah. And like there's straight up like looking at the map, if you zoom all the way out, it'll just show the districts of the city. And if you hover over, it will show you what gangs are in which part of the city.
Ah, okay. Yeah, see, learning more stuff.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. No, I'll probably be playing that after we're done recording. So.
Oh, same. I've got some housework to do and then hop on Cyberpunk for the foreseeable day.
Foreseeable day.
I've played till 3 a.m. all week. Like that's
my God.
That's been my thing.
You're a monster.
I am.
I don't know. Yeah, I've been enjoying it. I know a lot of other people have been enjoying it.
Such a and like I know it's gonna get better, but it's already plenty fine. And like for the first time in a very long time, I'm already considering what I want to do for my next playthrough.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that too. And
is like, okay, now that I know what I can do, I have an idea of what I want to do. So like I actually on my next playthrough, I'm probably going to do like hardcore Netrunner stealth.
Ooh, nice. I like that.
Like,
I feel like that's kind of what I'm doing now.
Now I'm kind of playing balanced, kind of skewed toward stealth net running. But in the future, I think I'm going to like pour my stats into net running and stealth.
Do it. I fully support that.
Yeah, I'm excited now. And like the photo, I'm impressed by the photo mode in this game, honestly.
Yeah, I accidentally keep clicking N all the time and it throws me into it. And then I'm like, damn it, I need to use this at some point. But it looks great every time I do it accidentally.
You can control like focus distance, you can control aperture to get like hyper, like I have one. I'm actually going to post in our little chat that I took last night that I'm really happy with.
Another great game that has a photo mode, Horizon Zero Dawn,
Oh
is a
yeah,
fantastic photo mode.
just
I
posted
know
that in our chat.
Oh, I have to. Oh yeah, that's nice. I like that.
You can do all the little tweaks you like, and like I like to like tweak the exposure and the contrast, and like I have done photography and I really enjoy photography, so being able to do good photographic. So I actually have a really cool one of me on my bike. Where is it? Oh yeah, because I was trying to make a point about, and that's actually something I could talk about. I was trying to make a point about the ads, the advertisements you see in the game.
Oh yeah,
Because
there's so many of them.
A friend of mine posted an article, talking about like Cyberpunk was oversold and overpromised, underdelivered, blah blah blah, blah, that whole thing, and and it's like, yeah, that was. And then I guess they linked to an article that talked about how there's anti-trans messaging in the game, and I'm like, no,
is there?
No, there's not.
I mean,
and this was an article. This was like the article that was cited in the article my friend posted. I read through the whole thing. First off, it was written in like October before the game even came out. So wow, all they were doing was running off of like preview images and things that were shown in trailers, and like one is for it's on a yellow background. It's a girl wearing like a blue like one piece swimsuit with a purple jacket on, and she's drinking out of a can with like a little heart bendy straw. I'm sure you've seen it. And like they were saying that was problematic because you can happen to see the outline of an erection in the thing. And they're like, oh, this is hypersexualizing and fetishizing. And I'm like, no, it's treating them like every other fucking human being who gets objectified in advertising, because this is a hyper corporate world. And I went, I was like my friend was like, oh, I didn't know about the anti-trans. So I read into that, and I was like, no, I have like, and by that point I had only had like 45 hours in the game. I'm like, I have 45 hours in this game. If anything, this game is more inclusive than anything. Everything is hypersexualized. It's a corporate world, and they realize sex sells. And boy, how did they use it? I have seen advertisements of people fucking. Straight up, girl on her back, legs in the air from the perspective of a dude, straight, just going at it, bare ass naked. I've seen two dudes standing there doing it in a perfume advertisement. There's one where a dude's looking like he's about to start munching some tasty asshole.
That's funny.
With like happy excitement on his face. So I'm like, no, this is hyper. Like, there's a whole show called Watson Whore about a male prostitute.
Yeah, that's
and
crazy.
You can like in the advertisement for the show, he's rocking a boner in a fucking Speedo. Or there's the dog food that's being advertised where the dog food can is being pushed in between a pair of tits, and I was like,
yeah.
No, the world is hypersexualized. That's the way it is. Nothing is being called out here. There are trans characters, but you wouldn't know it because their identity isn't that they're trans. They have identities as people who happen to be trans, and that's how it should be. That's good representation.
Oh yeah. I mean, let's be honest. As soon as you get into character creation, the fact that you can put a dick or a vagina on anything, that should pretty much tell you right there that I'm pretty sure they're not excluding anything at this point.
And that's my thing is I would say that's actually like the weakest example of them being inclusive.
Right.
Because it's kind of half-assed. It's kind of, I can see Shasta's reflection in the TV. Peeking through the door.
No, she's not here.
Okay.
No,
I just watched. I just watched.
She brought food in though.
Oh, okay.
She brought food in. It's just sitting over there.
Okay. I just saw the door like lightly close.
I might leave the camera for like 2 seconds to go grab that.
No, do what you got to do.
Yeah. I mean, this will be a new first eating on the podcast.
No, you've done it.
Have I?
Yeah, we opened a show with you eating a hamburger once.
Dude, see this.
And then we talked about food for the whole episode.
Oh my god. this is again like I just black out when we start recording. Fuck, it's coming full circle.
And it doesn't even like stay in a pocket. That's the thing. You'd think it would like stay in a pocket so that you can recall what happened on the podcast while you're podcast.
No, and I don't. And I don't know if that just means I'm really bad at this job or, well, not even job. If I'm really bad at this, or is this what happens to normal podcasters where they don't remember shit? I don't know.
There's actually a good example of that I can think of. Game Grumps. Aaron doesn't remember anything they ever record.
I guess in a way that kind of makes it where everything's just a first for me, you know, so I can just be surprised over and over and over again.
Yeah. See, I kind of go into this little pocket world where my memory about the podcast is limited to while I'm doing the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, I also have the benefit of editing the podcast.
That is
so
true.
I see some bits more than I see others. I really only ever see the very beginning and the end to make sure I didn't fuck something up because all I do is I just add it to the track and put the transitions on and change the length of all the tracks. And I just make sure I don't fuck that up.
And you make sure I do my stupid outro thing that I do every fucking episode. So, which it makes me laugh because, you know, Shasta will ask, "Hey, how'd the recording go?" I'm like, "Yeah, went good. What did you guys talk about?" I don't fucking remember. Like I'm like, I struggle. I'm like, yeah, we had good conversation about stuff and things.
What'd you guys talk about?
I don't know.
You'll have to watch the show because I have no idea.
You have to watch the show because apparently I'm like a fucking squirrel when we record and I can't remember a goddamn thing. But yet I can recall a childhood memory from 30 years ago.
Oh yeah.
So, it's like, hey, way to go, brain. You did your job.
Right.
Good job. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab
Okay, you get your food. I'm gonna go pee.
Oh, okay. Oh wow. So we're gonna have
we're both dead air. Dead air, man.
All right, chat. I'm gonna try to rush back as quick as possible so we can break down what I got from Wendy's. So,
yeah.
Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. All right, so let's see. Today we went kind of big today. Today is it's the weekend, so I decided to, I guess, treat myself to some really filthy fucking food. Because fast food's bad for you. But we got the Son of the Baconator there, a solid choice, a good option, if I do say so myself, as well as a Baconator combo because I want to be a fat kid and just eat all the things. So hold on. Loud crinkle, loud crinkle, loud crinkle. Perfect. And let's see here. We got the fries. Fries are coming out here. It's exciting. Love me the fries. Those are a little cold. Damn that driver. All right. But he's working hard for the money. They're still salty and delicious, full of grease, and I love it. So more crinkle, more crinkle, more crinkle.
Nope.
All right. No?
No.
RTX, man.
RTX voice, man.
Jesus. Oh, God, that's so good and delicious.
Realized I haven't taken my D today.
Vitamin D?
Vitamin D.
I need to start. It's funny because I actually have some, and I need to start taking it. And you know who turned me on to that was Daniel. He was like, dude, you should start taking vitamin D.
I've been taking it for like 2 weeks now, and it's made a huge difference. Because I absolutely have seasonal affective disorder. And it's made a huge difference.
I figure I'm just a pain in the ass to hang around to like 365. So I don't know if it's a seasonal thing or if I'm just an asshole.
No, it's a seasonal thing.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know. This whole year, it was this week. I think it was like Wednesday or Thursday. It's just been like a shitty week, just kind of piled on to a bad year already. And I was just like, dude, I just want to go home and like cry into a pillow and just watch some Forged in Fire and go to bed. Like that was my day where I was just, I wanted to come home. I wanted to come home and like play some games and just try to unwind. And I just sat here at my desk and was just like, I
don't got it.
I don't.
It ain't there.
I don't know. Yeah, and I just basically like just retreated to my bed and just laid in bed and just threw on some Forged in Fire because I still love that show. It's a great guilty pleasure. And yeah, I was just like, today is just a sad fucking day for me. I was like, I'm just gonna go to bed now. It's like it was like 4:00 in the afternoon. Oh, a day in the life. Yeah, this week has been kind of a hellacious nightmare as far as work is concerned.
That seems to be the theme, because Juliana's week was about the same.
But yeah, and I don't know if it was just everybody decided to be pains in the ass or what. But,
it's probably that. It's the end of the year crunch before the pre-Christmas crunch.
Oh, don't say crunch. That's a bad word. We can't say that anymore.
Crunch.
Yeah. Everybody's like, all that crunch.
Hate to break it to you, gamers. CD Projekt Red crunched for Cyberpunk.
Mm-hmm.
Get over it. It's a fact of life. They try not to. They try to avoid it as much as possible. But it's, if you want your shit on time, that's how it be. Baconator?
Oh. I actually went for a twofer. I got a Baconator, and I also got a Son of the Baconator. So I was like, it's you know, I just want to feel like a fatty today, so I'm just like, yeah,
hey,
whatever.
you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So, Lifetime released their KFC sponsored Lifetime. Did you watch it?
I watched the trailer. Is it out?
It's
now?
out. It's only like, I posted the link to it, and the link has the video in it. It's only like 16 minutes long.
Is it amazing? Have you watched it?
Oh yeah, it's phenomenal. It's so good because it's so beautifully tropey. It is a masterpiece.
I love the fact that Mario Lopez is playing the Colonel,
and he kills it. I gotta
be honest,
he kills it. Because it was so beautiful. Like every one of those like shitty Hallmark Lifetime movie tropes, they just fist fucked into this 16-minute and they don't mention anything about, like, they like hint at a secret fried chicken recipe.
Yeah.
And like, I don't want to, fuck it. I don't. So like, he goes and he ends up finding it, and you just, he like, one of the bad guy finds the recipe, and he's like, I found your secret recipe, and it just, you look at it and it's just like 7 herbs, 2 spices. No. 8 herbs, 3 spices. No.
Wow. Speaking of shows, I did watch the season 2 ender of Mandalorian before this episode.
I'm behind.
I'm assuming you're not caught up, so I'm not going to obviously spoil anything. But I will say, you need to get caught the fuck up and watch that episode.
Okay, I will try to do that.
This season has been amazing.
So
going forward,
was last week's episode or today's?
Today's.
Okay, so I have 2 episodes to catch up on. I have to catch up on last week's and this one.
Yeah.
Did you watch that iBottle BattleBot from the TV show video?
I haven't watched that one yet.
Oh my god. He actually bought I think it's Red Devil.
Oh, Red Devil.
Had like 2 it had like 2 tracks and then a bit in the middle with a jaw that had a red buzzsaw.
All right, I do remember that one.
Yeah, he bought that. He bought that BattleBot. Dude,
what's he gonna do with it?
Have it.
Just have it.
Smash shit with it. Crunch shit with it. He bought it for a fucking song too, compared to how much it cost to make it.
What did he get it for?
$6,000.
Really?
Yeah, Dude sold it for him for $6,000, and like he
Wow.
ended up talking to him, like he got it from the original owner. Guy was selling it, and he's like, "Why are you selling this?" And the guy was just like, "I'm done with the sport. I'm bored. It's time for me to move on to something else, and I don't need this anymore."
Wow.
He said it was like 3 months solid of putting that robot together. Just wake up, build robot, go to bed, wake up, build robot, go, like 3 months. And
dude, we should
do
that. You're laughing, dude. I'm thinking we could come up with some like crazy fucking shit.
Maybe, but here's the kicker. To build one of those robots,
Yeah,
it's like $20,000.
easy.
William Osmond bought that robot for less than the cost of just the motors.
Holy fuck, dude. That's insane.
If he had bought all of the motors in the robot brand new, he would have spent more than he cost to buy the whole completed robot. And he was able to push his car with this robot. He literally raised it up and grabbed onto the bumper and put his car in neutral and pushed. He sawed a bike in half. He just picked it up and
that is awesome. Dude, you know what? You know who would sponsor that? I know exactly who would sponsor that.
Who would sponsor that?
You know who would sponsor that. Tell me I couldn't pitch this at work and we couldn't get this shit sponsored.
You might be right.
I mean, let's be real here.
You might be right.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%, dude. You're going to tell me that this company would not fucking jump to build a goddamn robot that kills shit?
They do like to make bad decisions. Fuck, man.
That'd be awesome. I'd be like, yes, I started this. I just want to start it and just see what happens. Like, I don't even really want to be part of it after that point. Just like, yeah, I started this.
Wow.
Oh, man. Oh, that food tastes so good right now.
So
Wendy's, you got to sponsor us. That's all I'm saying.
Right. So in terrible news, not only are they making a Borderlands movie, which is bad enough by itself because the guy who's slated to direct it is a walking disaster.
Oh, is it Mila Jovovich's husband?
No, it's Eli Roth.
Oh, that's even worse.
Right?
Aha.
He's the guy who made, like, Hostel. That guy is directing the Borderlands movie. They've already confirmed Cate Blanchett as Lilith. Terrible choice.
That's awful.
Like, she's a great actress, but you're asking a 51-year-old woman to play a 27-year-old.
Yeah. They should get the chick from Queen's Gambit. What's her name?
Well, that's the thing. There are just so many better options. And I posted in our thing, they got Kevin Hart to play Roland. Right?
Sorry. Look, here's the thing. I fucking hate Kevin Hart in movies. As a comedian, he's okay. He is this generation's David Spade. He is not a person you put in a movie unless he is a good support character for a main actor, like The Rock, which isn't even saying much because The Rock is not what I would consider a great actor. He's a good action star.
Right. And like now that there's the rumor of Kevin Hart being Roland, everybody wants The Rock to play Brick.
I could actually see that. That seems like a decent enough cast for Brick.
But there are better people for Brick because The Rock is the thing is The Rock is too charismatic for Brick.
Oh, you know who would probably be a good Brick? Vin Diesel.
See, my pick for Brick is Dave Bautista.
Oh yeah,
Dave
actually,
Bautista would be
way better.
perfect for Brick.
I always forget about Dave Bautista, but yeah,
because you only see him in pictures, and because he's not moving, you can't see him.
Exactly. He's probably behind me right now.
He could be.
Yeah. I don't know where he is. Oh, that's good.
Dave Bautista would be a way better. And then people are throwing around Terry Crews for Roland, and I'm like, no. Terry Crews needs to be Torg, man.
Yeah, like, my God, what is wrong with people?
I have seen a really good fan pick for Handsome Jack, though.
Oh?
Sam Rockwell.
You know who I'm thinking? Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal could do it, but it would also be very easy to just dress up the actual voice actor for Jack. Because if you look up the voice actor for Jack, he looks like Jack. He has the same general features. And could do it very well.
That is accurate. Oh my God. You know what sucks? Eating while podcasting? I can't eat as fast as I usually do.
Because you'd normally be done right now.
Oh God, yeah, I'd be done. I'd probably be thinking about what's for dinner. So.
Oh man.
But I have to like take my time.
Right.
God, this is awful. Sorry, it's good food though, so I can't really complain.
Oh no, you have to eat good food longer.
Yeah. What the fuck? I don't know how you people do this.
First world problems. But I'm not gonna see the Borderlands movie no matter who's in it. At least I'm not gonna pay to see it. That looks fucking terrible. Based on with the track it's on now, they're not getting my money. I don't know. That's not no.
Yeah. Just wait for the Plex release.
Right, yeah.
It'll be on there.
That's basically what I'm doing.
Have you watched Tenet yet? It's on there.
I have not. Good to know.
Yeah, I feel like there was other stuff on there too. I don't recall what else though. Hold on.
Sure.
I'm looking it up right now. Let's see what I got. New movies here. Ooh, Archive. That actually looks pretty good.
I haven't heard of that one.
It was a very, I don't want to say low budget. That feels like the wrong saying.
Indie?
I don't feel like it was indie either. I feel like it was
just
Amazon
a more smaller scale.
Yeah, it wasn't super big.
Okay.
But it looked like it had a pretty decent premise.
I actually recently saw an analysis of the new Borat movie. Explaining how the new Borat movie works better now than it did in than the concept did in 2006.
Oh yeah.
Because now people are radicalized.
Yep.
And it's actually really funny because it was likened to a show called Nathan For You.
Nathan For You.
And it
sounds very familiar.
It was a Comedy Central show that got kind of slept on, but that was the point. So it was like one of the movie reviewers I watched, Your Movie Sucks, he talked about it. And he's like, I would have talked about this movie, I would have talked about this show, but I didn't want to put it out there and widespread it because I didn't want this guy to be recognized.
That's awesome.
Because it was a TV show similar to Borat, where the guy goes and he reaches out to people and gets them in these situations where it really he basically convinces them to just jump into super compromising, really fucked up situations. Like I think he convinced an ice cream shop to sell poop flavored ice cream. Yeah. But he had this just like deadpan, like he's here to try and help revitalize a small business type thing. But he would always be catching people unaware and kind of catching them with their guard down because it's a hidden camera show.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's catching him with their guard down and getting them into these situations so they'll say things that they wouldn't normally say when they're on camera. Kind of like what Borat always did.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Where you get them into the, like, you know, the original Borat, I guess. I've never seen either of the Borat movies.
Oh, really?
It just didn't, that type of humor never appealed to me. So I guess in the first one there was like the frat boy scene where they said a lot of really fucked up shit.
Oh, yeah.
I guess those guys tried to sue Sacha Baron Cohen.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. That was,
But,
dude.
like, I guess in the new one, there's a scene where he taps into some QAnon guy and he convinces him to, like, he convinces this guy to go undercover as a crossdresser at an anti-Trump rally. And they, quote, plant tracking devices that have small explosives in them on key Antifa agents or whatever.
Jesus.
And then they go their separate ways, and then they pull out and they're like, well, this is where these people are now. All you have to do is, tap on them, and that's it. And the dude just does it.
What?
No second thought, just boop, boop, boop. I just killed 3 people, NBD.
Wow. That's crazy.
It's like, what the fuck? And, like, dude. Sacha Baron Cohen actually, like, I saw him completely out of character for once talking about it. And he's like, that blew me away. I was absolutely floored that happened. He had absolutely no regard for the fact that he truly thought he killed 3 people.
And just didn't give a single
fuck. Didn't give a single fuck. Just boop.
Yeah. That's fucking nuts.
So it's
dude.
like that's talking like that. That's what that's talking about, is just like, here's
where we're at.
Yeah. And
wow.
it was that's what that analysis was, is like, it shows. And really, if you compare the 2 films, it shows how society has changed over the last decade and a half.
Yeah.
Because the first one came out in 2006, which means it was filmed about 2005-ish,
2005,
probably.
2004, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wow. I guess it makes you wonder how many people would realistically be like, oh, I'm not going to get caught doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Would they do it?
And I guess, like, in the whole premise of the show, he managed to stay for, like, 2 weeks at a house full of QAnon folks.
Jeez.
And he got them to say some really fucked up shit. Because he's really good at playing, this demure, kind of low-key, village idiot type character.
Mm-hmm.
And he's, he just gets them to open up and kind of correct.
That's crazy.
His views, or not correct, because Borat, the character, has really fucked up views.
Yeah. He's not a character that's, like, by any, like, definition, like a saint.
No.
He's definitely got some fucked up views of the world.
Oh, yeah.
But they basically, he's, with that character, he knows that he can use that to, I don't want to say exploit, but really
expose.
Expose the, I don't want to say crazy people, but
less than savory individuals.
That's great use of words right there. It's a solid sentence.
You bet.
Yeah.
This is getting a little close to the no-no zone. So Pornhub got nuked, dude.
Oh, dude, I saw that. Well, and for good reason, though. I mean, let's be real.
Oh, like, I completely agree with their decision, but holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
They went
from 13 to 2 million?
Yeah.
Something like that? Yeah.
That's insane. But at least, like, and everyone's like, oh, well, it's making it really hard for new model or for people to make money on the site. Is like the point is you become part of their verified user program or verified model program, and that's how you like you have to do those things. You had to join that program anyway to make money. And basically if you're in that program, you can still make money.
Yeah, and honestly, it's not that hard to get verified.
No. Like the guidelines to get verified were super easy. So it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah, the people complaining are the ones that are just like, oh, my 5,000 bookmarks are now useless.
Right.
I saw a post on Reddit. It was the dude like freaking out because he had apparently like a list on his Chrome that was a good 100 or 150 videos. And he was like,
all gone.
I can't. Yeah, he's like, maybe like 10 of them are still. The rest are all gone. It's just like, oh, boo-hoo. Like,
oh no, your Spank Bank got nuked.
Yeah, it's like that's what your imagination is for there, guy.
It's not like there's infinitely more porn out there.
It's just so dumb because it's like, oh no, it's like it looks like you're gonna have to use your imagination like the Dark Ages, you know, when that shit wasn't readily available.
An adult website committed itself to only hosting adult content that is consented to. God forbid.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane that some people are freaking out over that. It's just like, what the fuck, man? Priorities, people. Holy shit.
Yeah. Okay, first off, it's just porn.
Yeah. Second off, there's like a million other fucking websites. So, like,
an absurd amount of the internet is like, I'm sure it's less than previously quoted numbers, but still, an absurd amount of the internet is still just porn.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's why the internet is what it is today. It's because of porn.
Yeah. That's why we have. That's why we have Blu-ray instead of HD DVD. It's why we got VHS instead of Betamax.
Yep. It's why we have VR.
Yeah.
Yeah. The porn industry has, which is kind of funny to think about,
right?
Has like revolutionized a lot of the world, digital world.
It really has, and it's influenced how content is created and distributed to a significant degree, which is amusing.
Yeah, that's why we have streaming services now. Like this is how we have the ability to pay for things on websites and have carts and shit like that. It was all first developed for the porn industry.
Yeah.
It's insanity. It's fucking hilarious all at the same time because it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but now we're getting debacles like all the shit that's gone on with people and their scammy OnlyFans.
Oh, I wouldn't even know about that shit, but
like there's the one girl who's like, oh, hey, like she posts a thing behind a paywall that like it was like a $3 to unlock behind the paywall, and she captioned it, "Won't put my panties on." Whatever. Do you think it's a sexy naked picture, a sexy picture of a lady without her panties on?
Right.
When you paid to unlock it, it was a video of her when she was 3 years old, butt ass naked.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Pretty sure she could get in trouble for that.
Oh, no, she got completely booted from OnlyFans for doing that. Like, they completely revoked her account because she broke terms of service. She posted child pornography.
Yeah, she just distributed it. That's a felony.
Yeah,
Pretty
and
sure
how many other how many other
years.
people did she trap into paying for it?
Yeah.
Like, how does that not... She's like, oh, I just thought I was sharing a cute, funny video from when I was a kid. Blah, blah, blah. No, fuck you.
No.
You just got thousands of people on a list.
That's crazy. Well, she'll probably be sued here shortly, I'm sure. So...
Your focus just died. Oh, there it is.
What happened? Was it me?
The last 5 seconds, you were just blurry.
Is it working? Are we good?
Yeah, it cleared out, but for a second you're just more.
All right.
Let's see what else. There was the whole Bella Thorne thing, where she was posting stuff behind a paywall, but never actually posted nudes.
Who the hell's
She was
that? Bella Thorne?
She was a celebrity.
Wait, was that the bathwater chick?
No, that's
the gamer
that's,
water.
Belle
wait,
Delphine.
that's the other one.
That's
yeah,
Belle Delphine,
okay.
who apparently is doing actual porn on Christmas.
I heard about that.
She's already stepped up her game. Like I've kind of been keeping an eye on this. She's already stepped up her game, and
Zach's deep in the weeds with binoculars, right?
she's already posted actual nudity, which is new.
Oh, okay.
And then just recently, I saw her taking a money shot, which is also new.
Wow.
And then I guess on Christmas, she claims she's going to post a hardcore scene, her fucking on camera.
God, I bet her parents are proud. Although she's probably making stupid amounts of money, so I can't really.
Belle Delphine is a marketing genius. She knows exactly. She knows exactly who her followers are. She knows exactly what they'll do for her. She knows exactly how to manipulate them to make millions of dollars by being attractive on camera.
I'm assuming a majority of her followers are pretty much the same people that watch Twitch constantly. So.
Yeah. No, that's a lot of it. I mean there's
is that where did she get her start there?
No, but she has. I don't think she got her start there, but she did. She has done streaming and she has done YouTube.
Of course she has.
Like she got there was actually some bullshit that went on with her. She got kicked off of YouTube. Like YouTube just deleted her account one day because she did a parody of a video, but because like she got deleted for violating terms of service and posting overtly sexual content, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, are you fucking kidding me? Look at the actual video that I'm parodying and tell me that's not more gratuitous. Because it was some Nicki Minaj video. And there's someone linked to is like, okay, Belle Delphine sitting here getting banned for doing whatever she did when there's literally a video where the first 30 seconds of it is Nicki Minaj literally just waving her tits at the camera. She's not wearing a top. She's just got pasties on and she's arms up shaking her boobs. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Pull your head out of your ass. But that video is completely monetized, not going anywhere. The account's fine. But an indie developer does it or an indie creator does it. And it immediately gets ticked off and the account gets deleted. Fucking seriously? YouTube's garbage.
I mean, yeah. But hey, Twitch is heading there too. I don't know. Did you see the latest from Twitch? With,
now what they do.
The banning of words. You can no longer say the word simp, virgin, or incel on stream or you will get banned.
Really?
I can't even make that up, dude.
Jesus Christ. Now I have to blur that shit.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're going to have to beep that.
Now I have to beep that.
1:17:30. Start from there. You'll be all right.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. Hey, easy there, simp. All right.
God damn it.
1:18:10.
If I start there, I'll be able to find it. I have the beep.
All right.
I have the beep sound effect, or I can do something fun.
All right, good. Yeah, I thought that was hilarious. And the fact that not banning of other words or racial things totally skipped their mind. But hey, the ones that refer to the male population, those are the ones we're going to ban.
Right.
So.
Right. Well, in better news, TikTok actually stepped up, and they're banning pyramid scheme content.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So if you're trying to shill an MLM or getting people to join your team to make independent, no, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm a boss bitch or a queen or something.
Boss babe.
Know. Yeah, sure. Why not? I don't know. As somebody who's never actually fallen for multi-layer marketing or a pyramid scheme, as it is called.
Oops.
Whoopsies. Whoopsies.
That's oops. I have, but I didn't go all in. I
feel like you
signed
told me this.
I signed up for Pampered Chef.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I
But
remember
I
this story.
never, and I did like one party, and I was like, this is some fucking garbage, man. Because they're telling like
Yeah.
I went to one of their meetings to try and be better, and they're telling me to go talk to fucking randos on the street at the grocery store. It's like, oh well, while I'm checking out on my groceries, I'll talk about this. And it's like, yeah, I'm gonna use my Pampered Chef stuff to make this amazing meal and blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, fuck that, I'm out.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, it never fails. I don't understand how people still fall for that shit, but they do for some reason. I guess it's maybe it's like they target those people, the type of person that they want to be an entrepreneur, but they don't have an original idea. So they're just like, oh yeah, this is our demographic to target. It's the person that wants to feel like they're out on their own doing their own shit, but they have no clue what to actually do. So we're gonna basically make them pay us.
A lot of the tactics I've seen is that they're targeting people who are down on their luck, new mothers, just lost their job, just went through some sort of hardship, and they're trying to do it as under the guise of empowerment.
Wow, I guess so. Yeah, that does make sense too.
Take control of your life and do this awesome thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it just doesn't compute with me. I'm like, yeah, but what about these other things like a 401k, benefits?
Oh yeah, no, it's
options.
absolute garbage. And they're like, oh well, I can work from home. Why? Or I can go on vacation. I could go on vacation and keep working. If you're on vacation, you're not supposed to be working.
Yeah, shit, thanks to COVID, dude, all of us can fucking work from home. Like that became the new normal in 2020.
Like
was
the
working
fucking
from home.
mass exodus from Silicon Valley when everybody got work from home orders. Like, oh, I can work from home. Bye. I'm gonna live somewhere affordable now.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I don't have to come in all the time. I'm out.
Yeah.
You don't need me. Like, that's the thing is, all of these tech companies are like, oh, you have to come into the office. No, the fuck I don't.
Dude, not with today's infrastructure. Like, that's absolutely
especially in the tech world. You can work from home.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I have a friend who's been working from home for years.
Yeah.
And he makes fucking six figures.
Yeah, no, brother's the same way. The job he works at now, if I remember right, they don't even have an actual headquarter location because everybody that works there works from home or wherever they want to work from.
And I guess the company he works for is actually talking about completely because they had an HQ, they had a headquarters, and they had people going in, but everybody's been working from home since. So they're like, now they're actually talking about restructuring to make work from home a more permanent thing because they've noticed numbers are up. People are working more. People are actually happy with the work they're.
Yeah. But here's the kicker. Like, if you don't have to, like, physically really get up and think about, oh, I have to get ready for work. Oh, I have to drive to work. Oh, I have to do this before I get to work. You're going to have a happier person.
Yeah.
I mean, my commute's not bad by any means, but I would still love to work from home, like part-time at least.
Yeah.
Obviously that's not possible, but one can dream.
Right.
One can dream.
I have another friend who does tech support for a local, like a very small company, and the entire time he's worked there, he's worked from home. And for a while he had troubles with it because his living situation wasn't ideal, so he was having a hard time differentiating from being at home and being at work.
Yeah.
Because his roommate would always have people over, me. So he would always have a hard time differentiating between it's work time, it's people time. So he would always go to a local coffee shop and work and do all his work there. And he got to know those people very well, and that became him at work. And then he would come home and be at home. and have that separation. And then he's finally living completely on his own now, and he just works from home.
Yeah.
And it's no different from any other day.
Yeah.
And he works he works for an amazing company, and the guy he works for just is like, oh yeah, health insurance, here's the best one. Best I could get you, here you go. And then he pays
get whatever you want fixed.
Right? He pays them enough to actually be able to afford good health insurance. So, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Right? Like he reached the point where he actually had to provide health insurance. He's like, "Oh god, I have no idea what I'm doing." Cuz cuz the guy used to be a sysadmin for Nike.
Oh god. The devil.
Yeah, he was a sysadmin for Nike, and he went, "Fuck that."
Was he a contract or a black badge?
I think he was a black. Like he was big. Like I think he was a black badge. I don't think
he was an actual.
He was an actual weird. Nike employee.
Which is weird because those people are like fucking royalty on that campus. If you're a black badge, like you can't even don't even make eye contact with them, because if they don't fucking like you, you're fucking gone.
Yeah. And no, he just said, fuck that, I'm going to do my own thing. And now he runs like an actually really reputable and profitable circuit board fabrication company.
Nice. Foxconn. I don't know. I'm just throwing names out there. I'm assuming he doesn't own Foxconn, who's been around forever.
No. You know Osh Park?
See, no.
OSH Park.
OSH Park.
Yeah.
I can't spell. I put an A in there. How the fuck did that happen?
Yeah, it's he started that, and they do.
Wait, this seems familiar. Why does this seem familiar?
You ever seen a purple circuit board?
Yeah, I think I've seen them before.
Like if you've worked on a project and you've seen a purple circuit board.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, my friend is actually was familiar with Sigma.
Uh-huh.
Because he used to work with Bill at HP.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder if we should divulge all that information.
It's all past stuff, and it's just...
Well, I mean, just in general, considering things and stuff.
It's... Anyway. Geez. But,
yeah.
I guess, I won't go into it. I'll talk about it later.
All right.
I'm actually gonna do 126.
Are you typing a thing?
I'm writing things down for editing purposes.
Oh, dude, that motorcycle picture is like perfect.
Right? Just out in the middle, took a hard turn. I was like, hey, photo mode.
Photo mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good stuff. I like it.
And like the first one with the jacket with the lighting in the background, I took like right after a really heavy story beat.
Oh, ooh, heavy story, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, that has me excited. I need to play more. We're at like an hour 30. We could call it quits here if we want.
We could. You were fucking dying here.
I am because I want to go play. Plus, I just got fucking told I have to do something too. So.
Aw.
Yeah, I'm still looking forward to that.
One last bit. I am really interested to see how the next 30 series launches go on the reviewer side of things. I think Linus had a really good point in his WAN show tirade.
Yeah.
Where I appreciate that he pointed out, if you're a team red, team green fanboy, go fuck yourself. That's stupid.
Yes.
You shouldn't be a fan.
Stupid.
Like, you should look for the best thing you can get, not what.
Be a fucking slave to one side or the other.
Exactly. Like, he had that good point, but he's like, NVIDIA just gave all AMD fanboys a massive bullet against all reviewers. So anybody who says anything positive about NVIDIA is instantly on the take.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that's why Gamers Nexus was like, by the way, we filmed this before the whole hardware unbox thing, so this isn't NVIDIA holding a gun to our head. Like,
with the heat gun.
Numbers. With the heat gun.
And then at the very end, there's just $1.
Yeah, that was funny.
I am not joking when I say finding out that they're based in North Carolina was like, okay, I get it now. It explains
bless them
so much.
Yes. But sorry, go ahead. Go on.
I'm interested to see how these reviews go.
Well,
and I imagine there's going to be a big fat they're all going to put a big fat disclaimer on the front of their videos now. They have to.
Yeah, they're going to do that, but I'm also curious why the fuck NVIDIA is literally killing off one of their cards with the 3060.
Because the 3080 is coming out.
Well, no, but it coming in a 6 gig and what looks to be a 12 gig variant.
Yeah.
Means the 3070 is completely pointless. Like, why would you sacrifice the VRAM for a few more CUDA cores? They're doing that thing which they're really good at, by segmenting themselves for seemingly no real good reason. Unless for some reason a 3070 Ti variant with 16 gigs of VRAM shows up, because I don't think you put another 20 gig card out there that's cheaper than a 3080 Ti or a 3080 Super, whatever the fuck they're going to call it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems like just pull your head out of your ass from the beginning, actually give consumers something that's good, and not try to shovel in the first buyers, and which were the scalpers. And now it's like, oh, round 2, guys, we're going to try to shovel more shit out there.
Oh, speaking of scalpers.
Oh, yeah. Have you been seeing some of the fun stuff with that?
Yeah, the UK is talking about making tech scalping a crime.
Yeah, which would be hilarious and awesome.
If you try and sell tech you bought with a bot, tech you purchased with a bot.
Yeah.
You can see jail time. So, hell yeah.
Which, good. I mean, it's stupid. It's taking advantage of a shit situation already.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've also been enjoying the people who are getting scalpers to meet each other for buys.
Yes.
Which are great. Or I guess there was a guy who posted a scalper's phone number on Twitter. And so then he started getting messages from angry people across the country about how much of an asshole he was. And then the guy said,
I have issues with, because that's doxing.
Yeah, but at the same time, I can get it.
I hate shitty people, but doxing is not okay. I can't. That's true. I can't condone it. I can't be like.
But murder, we can condone murder.
Oh no!
I think we're all on board for that. Massive, possibly genocidal, quarter of the world's population. Just saying, we could all survive. Simpler times. Simpler times. We're doing it for the planet and our sanity. And Zach is just going to see how far I take this while he's drinking his water.
Oh, wait.
I'm not saying certain dictators were right, but I am saying they had ideas. I'm wondering if he's just going to cut this out of the last bit of the show at this point, or if he's just going to let me go. And, something about the blood of our people. I don't know where we're all going with this at this point.
I have 3 timestamps written down thanks to you, fucking asshole.
I'm just making sure that, you're getting paid to edit. All right. I don't know if you get paid.
I haven't yet.
I don't think we pay you yet.
I'm not paying myself. That's for damn sure.
You should. You should start giving yourself money. Just like, all right, here you go, and then just like spend it at a fake shop at home, and then you just get paid back that money at some point.
I get
Be great.
paid in a sandwich.
Pay yourself. There you go. I made my pay. Wait, are you gonna edit that out?
That's
hilarious. Oh. Well, how dare you want us to be successful and not controversial? You're just as bad as YouTube, all right? There's a lot of World War II documentaries on YouTube that talk about the same thing, but I can't talk about it because we might offend
the way you're talking about it is completely different than the way they talk about it.
I don't know about that. I didn't say any specific type of person or type of people or anything.
Fair, as long as it's completely okay. We can save this.
Yes.
No one's safe.
No one's
safe. Targeted.
Nobody is targeted. There will be a lottery and probably a purge. The rich are more than likely safe. They will buy their way to safety.
Oh no! No! That's what guillotine is for. Eat the rich. Eat the rich.
See, now you're just bringing guillotines into this, and I don't know where we're going.
See now I have to. I can't not. Okay.
I better stop.
This show went off the rails, man.
It's what we do. It's what we do here.
We're punchy today, Jesus.
We are. It's because it's a good day to be punchy.
A little bit, yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we'll reconvene the next episode where you'll open your box.
Yeah.
Your surprise box.
And we'll get a little schwasty.
Oh, that's right. We're drinking. Yeah, I got to buy alcohol this weekend or Monday.
Yeah.
When are we filming? Tuesday or Wednesday? Tuesday, right?
Talked about Tuesday, yeah.
I feel like Tuesday would be a good day. When's Christmas? Is that Thursday or Friday? Friday. Yeah. Tuesday's a good day.
Tuesday's good.
And then are we doing another recordation on yeah, we're doing it after Christmas.
Yeah.
That way we can talk about the joys of whatever holiday mischief we got into. Yeah. Oh, dude, I forgot to tell you. I'll save that for next week or for the next.
No, we got to fill time still because there's
still
plenty that I have to.
Got an hour?
No, there's plenty that I got to cut out.
Oh, you're gonna do full cuts?
Oh yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh. So we got to fill time.
I feel like that rant you should just bleep the entire way through. And just leave it in there, but just completely bleeped. Because that would be fantastic. Just start going on a tirade. And
I gotta do the strategic bleeps where I keep the articles in with the thes and the ands, so there's no real knowing of what you're talking about. Because those are funny. Those are funny.
Yeah.
I might cut that for the actual audio version, just for the sake of our listeners' ears. But what's your last thing, and then we'll move on. Let's leave this on an actually positive note that I don't have to fucking cut out.
So the last thing is I bought a new PC case. So
nice.
Yeah. I decided I wanted to spoil myself, and apparently PayPal does this new pay in 4 thing. So every 2 weeks they're like, yeah, make a payment, and it's interest free. And for some reason they're like, hey, you're cool for this, guy, go ahead and spend money. And I was like, okay. And so I bought the case. Because for equal payments is so much more manageable sometimes than just shell out money, you fucking consumer,
right? What case did you get?
I got the Fractal Design Define 7 XL.
Nice.
With the smoked glass side panel.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I've never been disappointed in a Fractal case.
Well, I know I'm gonna like it.
We've covered this. My last 3 builds have been in a Fractal case. and then the 4, 5,
and
and now I'm in the 6.
And I know I'm gonna like it because Daniel had one, and he brought it into work one day when he got it, so we could go over it and just like ooh and ah over this fucking thing. And oh my god, dude, the options for it
Oh yeah,
are limitless. It's
every
ridiculous.
time, every iteration of a Define case has been just improvement on the one before it.
Yeah. So
and it's actually,
I'm looking forward to it.
It was actually really interesting to see because Henry Cavill just posted his, hi, I'm injured. Here's my 3090.
Yeah. Look what NVIDIA gave me because I'm hot and build computers and I like WoW. It's like, god damn it.
I'm pretty sure he built in a Define 7.
It
was absolutely a Fractal Design case.
Yeah. Oh, 100% it was a Fractal case. Well, he's also got the Celsius on there too, so he went a lot of Fractal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a guy I would totally watch stream. I feel like, does he stream? He doesn't stream.
He doesn't stream. He just has a PC. But he definitely has a PC that could stream.
Oh, 100%. Like, that's not even a question. The dude needs to stream. I don't... guest starring Henry Cavill. Stream. You hot bastard. You son of a bitch. Like, you can stream shirtless on Twitch again, so just do it. Come on. Don't be stingy. Show us what you got.
They let you take your top off? Guys?
Yeah, guys I think are good to go again. I know it was taboo for a while or banned or some shit because
I've heard you can't. I don't know why. I've heard you can't show feet, which doesn't surprise me because people are weird.
People are weird. I don't know.
Like I've seen. Oh, it might have just been a personal streamer's preference, but I've seen certain streamers, like, if they have to step away from their camera, they make sure they wear socks.
Oh, yeah. No, that's just specific streamers because people are like, we want to see your feet. And it's just like, what the fuck is wrong? Like, I don't know. There's
a guy who follows all the Game Grumps, and anytime any of the Game Grumps post something, all he comments is just show feet. And I think his name is just show feet guy.
Yeah. There's those people too, which they're more there for the hilarity of it,
right?
But then there's the serious ones who are like, I will pay you $5,000 for your sweaty socks so that I can lick them, and it's just like, no, I'm good, thank you. As somebody who I don't like my own feet, like that's not my jam.
I'm not trying to kink shame.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, that's a little weird.
Yeah, that's how you get hookworms. All right, is walking around barefoot.
There's some bad stuff out there. Feet are gross. There was an episode of Unisonis where they did stuff with agar plates, and they didn't do it right. They didn't do the swab. They just put whatever they were doing on it. So they put a finger in there. They licked it. They just put their feet on there, and then they each went into a separate room and applied the agar plate to their balls. And then they waited. And they waited like a week, and they waited like a week and went back and looked at it. And the most disgusting one, by far, was the feet.
Was it? All right. We should do that, but we're going to do like a not shower for 2 days and get really sweaty. And I want to see.
I want to do my head. My scalp gets really oily.
Oh, well, maybe the oil makes the germs slide off because
that's how
oil
that works.
Yeah, that's totally how that works. That's how science works. Oil makes slippery. That's how it works in Tom and Jerry. So that's how it works, man.
Sure.
It's got to be how it works. I don't see that working any other way. But yeah, we should do that and then just like plop our balls on the agar plate and just let it go.
The amount of times those two saw each other naked during Unisonis.
I feel like that happens with really good friends though. Like, you're just like, hey,
they drew each other naked, like they drew naked portraits of each other. They did body paint of each other.
Yep, that makes perfect sense to me.
Let's see, they each went and just peed in a cup at the same time.
In the same cup?
No, they each had their own cup. This was for the pee sauna.
Okay.
So that was they each went and they peed in a cup, but they did it together. Because you could hear them talking because they had their mics on the whole time.
Yeah, naturally. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I streamed and somebody would walk away because they had to use the bathroom and left their fucking mic on, and you just hear a stream start to plink and plunk into the fucking toilet.
That's why you have like the Michael Reeves just embraced it, and he just put a fucking combo meter on his stream and he pees into a funnel.
Yeah.
It's slow
awesome. Meter. That's genius. That is fucking genius.
It just allowed him to be frenetic on camera for a while.
we should totally do that though. Plunk our balls on some auger plates and see what happens. But after like a couple days, no showers and full sweat, just like right at the verge of possibly getting diaper rash. Right at that sweet spot where everything is just really disgusting down there.
After a couple days, my grundle gets gross. So it'll be
same.
It'll be some good stuff.
Yeah. Let's just fucking find like a new strain of bacteria that they never knew existed. Where the fuck did you find this? On my balls. God. Oh, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. You know what? That's a solid ender right there.
That is a solid
ender. Talking about our balls.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hey, that's our show.
That's our show.
Thank you guys for watching.
Remember to, God damn it, I really, really want to make it where you got to edit more shit.
I hate you so much. I hate you so much.
I know. What can I say? I'm a simp for editing.
God damn it! I hate you so much.
I know. We could just not put this one on Twitch, but
yeah, I'll just be lazy next week. Yeah, no. This one's just not going on Twitch.
Oh, it's fine.
Nobody watches there anyway.
Yeah.
And we're not monetized on YouTube, so what are they going to do? Demonetize our lack of monetization?
I should DMCA strike my intro and outro.
I hate you. God, I hate you.
That'd be a great episode. Just me like going through the process of DMCA striking our own video.
Okay. Thank you for watching our insanity for some god-awful reason.
Yeah, we really shouldn't have done it today. Like, I don't even know where my brain is right now.
I don't know what happened, man. This one.
I mean, the first 10 minutes, like, we had to scrap because your audio was all fucked off.
God. Yeah, it just completely lost my microphone.
Yeah, and then I ate, so like I was out of it for a good 30 minutes because I was just eating food the whole time.
Right.
Like this is the quality entertainment that all three fucking listeners get to enjoy on a weekly basis.
Yeah, I just fixed my. All right, well that's enough. Enough for today.
Enough.
We're gonna get drunk next time, so enjoy that.
Yeah.
Thank you guys, awesome, as always, for watching. It's been fun.
Stupid thing now.
I'm very sorry. And we'll catch you guys next time.
I have to do this shit every time.
You don't have to do anything, man. You're a big boy.
I have to.
All right.
You'll call it out if I don't. That's the fucking thing.
I'm waiting for the time
you didn't do the thing, man.
I'm just waiting for the time you just say fuck it and